Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Orc forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orcs. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Orc activity. I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point. But there are greater things at stake now.
Hello everyone, this is video number 6 of our mega campaign. So without further ado, let's get into this mission. You'll also have to forgive the fact that there's this down here, because this is Steam trying to overlay and then it's trying to go away and it's just gave up and now it's doing this. So unfortunately that's going to be in this recording. Maybe not, maybe it will go away.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
Yes, but you can never ambush a space marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, brother librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Listen to the distrust in his voice. He probably calls you mutant behind your back, but he fears your divinity, your power. You must put the child at ease.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
The seeds of dissent are sown.
Scouts, are you in position?
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our field operations.
On patrol.
Under fire!
Search commencing. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. On patrol.
At your command.
What would you have me do? For the Emperor. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can
I stand
be no
ready.
peace.
At last, back to war.
My aim shall not falter.
Squad broken!
My aim shall not falter.
This structure is
I
a
am the
webway
instrument
portal.
of his will.
The Eldar use them to quickly travel
is
from one
better to
location
die
to
for the
another.
Emperor
We
than
must
live for
destroy
yourself.
any webway portals we find to limit the Eldar's mobility.
It's quite hard when you have them all talking over each other.
Eternal.
The cinematic wants to
It is
play.
better to die for the Emperor than live
This
for
is a good
yourself.
location to establish a field base.
At your command.
Gabriel to the Litany of Fury.
Infiltrating
Lock
enemy
on my
territory.
location
No
and
such
prepare
thing
to
as
drop
an
Today the
HQ.
enemy shall know
Only
fear.
degrees of
Now.
you.
Awaiting orders. Cleanse, purge,
Yes, Lord.
kill.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Command me. To me, my brothers.
At your command. Defending objective.
I await your instructions.
Let's get you building some stuff. Let's get you guys wandering around. Because there is obviously... Actually, I could get you to come up here and take that.
For the Emperor.
Here to serve. Build routine
Heresy
721
grows from
initiated.
Magnus.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Under fire. Yes, my lord. For the Emperor. For the Emperor.
Squad
Fear not
broken.
the Psyker.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Squad morale restored.
That's less than ideal.
I await your instructions.
Charge!
Hopefully you can finish that.
Direct us to the enemy.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Yep, the bad feeling that would happen.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Now that we have established our field base, we must continue through the mountain pass on foot. Expect heavy resistance. Make sure you move cautiously, and keep the field base
An open mind
protected
is
at
like
all
a fortress
times.
with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Let's see if we can find something down here, because there will be a gate undoubtedly.
For the
What
Emperor.
is your will?
Under fire.
Charge!
I
Got
await
him.
your
Finish that.
instructions.
There is no
My lord,
such thing
I have
as
arrived
innocence,
at your request.
only
We need you to
degrees.
cover the eastern pass. The combat that is occurring here will likely
Under
attract
fire.
the Orc forces nearby. We cannot afford their interference.
My
I
knowledge
understand.
is at your
You can
disposal.
count on the Imperial Guard to hold this pass. No orcs will
Venerate
get
the
by
immortal
us.
Emperor.
Keep me
We must
appraised of
fall
the
back.
situation. If possible, I will provide you assistance
Through
if the
discipline,
Orcs attack.
we prevail.
Yes, my lord.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Yes, Lord.
My knowledge
I
is
know
at
no
your
fear.
disposal.
Heavy support available.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Marine squad deployed. Yes, my lord.
We must fall back.
Charge.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
May have bit off a bit more than I could chew there. But
It's the first step on the road
we
to
shall win.
disappointment.
I
Marine
await
squad
your
deployed.
instructions.
I know no fear.
Fear not the Psyker. There is no such thing as
Under
innocence,
fire.
only degrees of guilt.
Right. Possibly we shouldn't have ran all the way ahead there and tried to do something we probably weren't prepared to. Hey, oh no, cool. Blow that up.
The Emperor than live for yourself.
Yes, Lord.
And then you can go and try and alleviate some of our cash problems.
721 initiated.
Praise the Emperor.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Direct us to the enemy.
Bit of a morbid way to look at life, but, well, not exactly incorrect either.
By his word.
Yes, my lord.
Just leave them there.
Yes. On my way.
Well, it's Brom, just chill there.
Faith is our shield. Yes, my lord. Fear denies faith.
The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects. My aim shall not falter. Praise the Emperor. Today the enemy shall
Yes,
know fear.
most beneficent one.
Okay, the
This day
feeling.
shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Yep. Yeah, that
My
was going to
aim
happen.
shall not falter. Today the enemy shall know fear.
We need to get ourselves
Yes, most beneficent
a
one.
little bit out of this hole we've dug ourselves.
721 initiated.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
That should possibly stem the flow of things coming right at my base. We'll take out this one, and then that's also another requisition point for us.
Here to serve. Yes, most beneficent one.
We'll get another one of these,
721 your
another one of
instructions.
these.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Agreed. My aim shall not falter. My aim shall not falter. My aim shall not falter. My faith is my shield. My aim shall not falter.
My powers are yours to command.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Right. Now then, let's take out these arseholes.
Beware the alien. Beware the heretic.
Right then,
I
let
await your
us get
instructions.
this.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. My faith is my shield. My faith is my shield.
Squad morale restored.
Ah, we need more money. Kinda half reason.
Yes, most beneficent one. I
We'll
await
let them
your
get more special
instructions.
weapons.
For the Emperor!
Build routine 721 initiated. I shall obey.
Emperor protects.
Let's get some better weapons on some of these guys.
What is your order? Fear denies faith.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
We stand ready. At your command. Fear denies faith. Awaiting orders.
Command me.
Alright, let's see. Oh, don't really want to go in here because this is obviously, as it says here, negative cover. So that means that we will take even more damage standing in it. But I don't know if there's actually really any reason to go in there. So we'll maybe cross this bridge, see what's here.
Faith is our shield. Under fire. Awaiting orders.
And of course we'd have to have a dreadnought walking down there because that makes sense.
Command me.
If it's a dumbass idea, they'll do it.
For the Emperor.
What would you have me do?
Under fire.
Right, so the amount of them that are coming around this way, that means we've got something that's probably down this way.
My aim shall not falter.
Faith is eternal. I shall end you.
Yes, my lord.
Even in death I still serve.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Under fire.
Yes, Lord.
Squad broken.
Faith is eternal.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Under fire.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Oh, just it.
Praise the Emperor. My aim shall not falter.
Right, let's get up to there.
My aim shall not falter.
I await your instructions as you wish.
Under fire.
Scouts here.
Yeah, unfortunately we're going to lose that one.
Even in death I still serve.
Does then mean that there's something in
I
here.
shall end you.
Squad broken. At your command. Squad morale restored.
Ah yes, they are not ready for that.
Squad broken.
Yes, Lord.
Under
Let's
fire.
get the last of these.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Squad broken.
Get that upgraded. Let's
He who
pull
stands
you
with
guys
me shall be
back.
my brother.
Squad broken! Squad morale restored. Squad broken!
Confirmed. Follow my lead. I shall not fail.
Nah.
My aim shall not falter.
Let's get out of the
For
negative cover. And then this way we have something else that's also shooting at it.
I am ready to serve again.
We stand ready.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Let's upgrade our boys a little bit.
Command me. By his word, I will purge the unclean.
Oh, I can only hope that there's nothing around this area. We'll see if he just suddenly spawns in enemies around him.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
I stand.
Aha, now we can get this.
I await your instructions.
Let's get a secret artifact.
Build routine 721 initiated.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Keep hearing gunfire, but I don't think these guys are necessarily doing anything.
Under fire!
Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey. Build routine 721 initiated.
We stand ready. We stand ready.
Oh, let's start getting sergeants.
Faith is our shield.
Praise the Emperor.
Ah, land speeders. Oh yeah, where they got? Oh, come on. No one's ever going to mistake me for the smart one. Sitting there ready and waiting for this to finish.
Under fire!
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
There we go. It's going to be two things with the same kind of guns shooting at each other, but both anti-infantry guns shooting. But well, 1-1. Jesus, they take up two. In the next game, they only take up one.
Yes, Lord.
Let's get them a little bit stronger again. Get another squadron, which we'll connect him to. We'll give them missile launchers, and then we'll go and we'll take that one. Doesn't look like there's anything here. So what we can maybe do is use him to just go and knock the hell out of that. Or die. It'll certainly be one of the two. But we did destroy.
My aim shall not falter.
Right, I'll get you. Let's connect you to them.
With me, brothers. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation.
Let's make our commanders a little bit more solid. We'll get another one 2. Nope, not yet.
Ever vigilant.
There we go, that's that one. Let's get you guys in to take that.
Marine squad deployed. Direct us to the enemy.
Another one. Let's get a sergeant. Get some plasma guns on
Weapons
you
at
guys.
ready. It is time.
Even in death, I still serve.
Could actually very possibly. Let's get one of you. Get 2 of you actually.
Marine squad deployed. Is our apothecary ready? The battlefield apothecary awaits. Ready. Who requires the battlefield awaits? Apothecary here.
Let's actually get you boys going up that way.
The Emperor shall be destroyed.
I await your instructions.
Oh, come on. Forgot I got them to autofill. Right, let's start meandering along this way.
Under fire.
Instantly come across something.
Under fire.
Also tells me there's probably one around this area. So will we get you boys to deal with that one?
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Why were you going that way yourself?
What are your needs?
Land speeder here. My aim shall not falter. My aim shall not falter.
Thank the Emperor you're here. I think Command forgot about us.
How long have you been here?
About a week.
You held this position for a week? By yourselves?
Yes, my lord. We've seen some pretty freaky stuff too.
Apothecary here.
Come on. We'll show you.
Direct me to the injured. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
Pretty sure if I remember correctly, this ends up being redundant because half the time they end up just dying.
I follow your commands. I follow your commands. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. Under fire. No servant of the
Yeah,
Emperor
because they'll
shall
lead you up
fall
to
under
that,
fire.
and then they die.
Direct me to the injured. Fire in the hole!
Yeah, I remember that.
The enemies
I
of the
await
Emperor
your
shall be
instructions.
destroyed.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, Lord.
I'll also bring you over
I
here.
shall obey.
Because it's not as if we're hurting for energy, but hell, more can't hurt.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Let's get these boys. So, as you've seen, we tried to attack move over here, which we can't do because it's on the other side of a wall and other things. But basically, we can't get to it from any path here.
Under fire.
So what we will then do instead is start going through the city.
My aim shall not falter.
So we've we've got 3 more squads that we could get. So let's get those 3.
Under fire.
These vehicles are literally made to mulch people. Well, people, infantry, sorry.
Marine squad deployed. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
So we'll
Heresy
start
grows
getting
from
you boys
idleness.
built up. We'll get you some flamers.
Stay vigilant. Under fire. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Squad broken. Marine squad denies faith. Orders received. Heresy grows from idleness. At your command. For the Emperor. Squad morale ready.
Even in death,
Marine
I
squad
still
deployed.
serve.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Under fire. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. At your command.
Some missile launchers. Got 2 of
The
these.
battlefield awaits. I follow your commands.
So you can join plasma. You can join missile. Maybe. You can join
Who
missiles.
requires my aid? Under fire.
Command me.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. How can I serve?
Faith is eternal.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. Charge!
For the Emperor! The battlefield awaits.
Land speeder ready for battle.
My aim shall not falter.
Land speeder here.
My aim shall not falter.
Under fire. What are your needs? The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Oh yes, that's right, forgot.
Here to serve. Build routine 721
Under
initiated.
fire.
Right, you're done with that.
Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated.
I am the instrument of his will.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Apothecary here. Under fire. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
I fear no evil, for I am fear incarnate!
Follow my lead.
These are not the troops for this.
Here to serve.
How can I serve? The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Rally, squad!
Fire in the hole! Under fire!
He who stands with me shall be my brother. What would you have me do?
Under fire! The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. The battlefield awaits.
Right.
The enemies
Let's
of the
consolidate
Emperor
everything
shall be
onto one
destroyed.
area now.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
My faith is my shield.
Yes, my lord.
Not looking quite as half as hot now, are
Today
we?
the enemy shall know fear.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Faith is eternal.
So obviously, as you can see down here, this is a Lehman Russ tank. This is the Imperial Guards, what they call their workhorse, and it is. There's millions of trillions of Imperial Guardsmen. That's the kind of stupid numbers that you get through the lore. There's millions of these tanks and all different kinds of variations. Unfortunately, this game and most of the other Dawn of War games don't truly give you an idea of just how many there are. There are like 9 variants of Lehman Russ tanks. Excuse me. So that just gives you a bit of an idea. And like I said, you've got your Rhino chassis, there's a Whirlwind, you've got your Predator, not within the game but within the model range that these games are based off of. You have the Whirlwind, the Stalker, not the Whirlwind, the Vindicator, the Stalker, all these other mid-range tanks.
Here to serve.
For the
Build
Emperor!
routine 721 initiated.
Faith is eternal.
Under fire!
Command me. Faith is eternal.
My aim shall not falter.
So
Approaching target.
some tanks will even let you do weapon upgrades. So as standard, this comes out with an autocannon and 2 heavy bolters. However, all of those can be replaced with las cannons. And also something that you'll be able to do now is that handy person, you can now put a las cannon on him. So we'll put one on him because he'll be able to show you what one of those looks like first.
Apothecary here.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
My aim shall not falter.
Right, so that's that done. Might as well get him over here. Let's make even more energy, as if we need any more. So there you go, now he's got... So you've seen the big blue beam? That's what the last cannon is.
Predator at your command. Death has arrived.
Apothecary here.
And there is still at least one more vehicle that's yet to be revealed. Obviously these defensive emplacements, these listening posts, they could be upgraded even further. You can see it's a lot chunkier there. It's also got an autocannon instead of just a heavy bolter.
Awaiting orders.
I'm actually pretty sure at this rate we could just start going straight into where we're meant to go. So let's charge them in. Into the badness. Of course it was going to be them.
Predator deployed.
Under fire.
It's the only thing with their guns, they are disruptive.
I fear no evil, for I am fear incarnate.
My aim shall not falter. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Getting stuck in this bottleneck is not helping us. Where is...
I speak his word. Today the enemy shall know fear.
Sword broken.
There we go. To see him actually using the last cannons as is required.
Rally squad!
Of course she is fucking broke.
Morale restored.
My aim shall not falter.
Come on boys, actually get in there.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
You can see obviously it's got essentially 4 of those twin linked and singular last cannons, and they do a fair bit of chunky damage.
Mutant, heretic.
These are meant to be anti
He who
vehicle
stands with
weaponry.
me shall be my brother.
And just like that, there we go.
We are still unearthing more Eldar explosives and demolition charges, but we dare not move them. We replace their triggering mechanisms, however. That is all I care to do with such xenotech.
Was this a trap?
No. By the placement of the charges, it is likely they plan to collapse this area, burying the marker and anyone near it.
They failed. Isidore, study the marker and see where it leads us next.
Captain, Inquisitor Toth has arrived.
Of course he has.
Yes, Captain, it is an impressive sight. But I never claimed Chaos had never set foot on this planet before. I said that if something were here, the impending warp storm would eliminate that threat. Best we not remain to share its fate.
And as I explained, Inquisitor, the Blood Ravens will remain until the last possible moment. Until that happens, in 2 or 3 days hence, I plan on pursuing this riddle.
Captain, I do not presume to question your decisions concerning the Blood Ravens. But when it comes to employing the Colonel's Imperial Guard in your quest...
My quest? Yet again you accuse me of pursuing my personal interests. It is my duty, and yours, to expunge any scent of heresy or chaos.
You overstep yourself.
As do you, Inquisitor. It is not the Colonel's Imperial Guard. Their lives belong to the Emperor. It is by his mandate and will that I use the Imperial Guard against the forces of disorder and elevate them in the glory of holy battle.
I see now that coming here was a mistake. If you are set on a path that will lead you to destruction, I can do nothing to stop you. But I won't allow you to drag us down with you. By inquisitorial edict, I am taking control of the planet Tartarus. All requests for planetary resources, including its military, will go through me, Captain. From this point on, you and your men are on your own.
A little bit of tension building here. But, once again, we've come to the end of this mission. I'd like to thank you for sticking all the way through it with me, and I do hope to see you in the following missions. Ta-ra!